Alright, I've tried to record this video like twice already, and each time something has gone wrong, so hopefully it doesn't go wrong, because it's already 6 p.m. and I still need to edit and upload this, so if something goes wrong, again, I'm gonna fly an airplane into the Erdtree. But hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to more Elden Ring Night Rain. So in the last video, I finally, on camera, beat the final boss of this game as Wylder for the first time solo, and I've done his Remembrance quest, and for the 60 hours that I have in this game, you can see right there, I've basically played like 99% of Wylder. I've messed around with a few of the characters already, but yeah, most of that is Wylder exclusively. So today I thought I would switch over to the next character that I was interested in playing, even since before the game actually came out, and that is the Executor here. Basically, he is John Sekiro. He has a special stance where you can deflect enemy attacks, and yeah, it's super cool. But yeah, this video is just going to be me sort of getting to grips with the character. This will be the next character that I pour a ton of time into learning and trying to play. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video and you want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. I think what we're going to do here is just queue up for a Tricephalus expedition just to sort of get to grips with the character. But yeah, I was not aware the things that I was taking for granted as a Wylder main. You know, being able to zip around the map with his grapple hook and the constant posture breaking with his pile bunker. It's so unga bunga, and I kind of loved it. You can't really do that with this class. You know, you have access to more, I would argue, damaging weaponry with, you know, katanas that can have bleed and other status on top of that. But yeah, being able to just poise through attacks and trade with enemies is something that you can't even really do with this character. And not even in terms of just traversal as well. Wylder is faster, but even with combat in general, it's a lot slower. Again, if you get good stuff, you can melt things with Executor here. But yeah, early game, he's much squishier, and being able to actually dodge correctly or parry correctly is much more difficult than just unga bunga Wylder gameplay. And I just realized I have the wrong relic equipped. Alright, hold on. This is the one that I wanted to have equipped. So basically what my setup does, it allows me to have 3 status elements on my starter katana. I can have bleed, frost, and poison. And the relics give me a damage boost from proccing frostbite and poison. And proccing frostbite also lets me turn invisible for like 5 seconds. This is basically the status build for Executor here. And there is a dedicated parry stance build that you can go for, but I don't think I have the relics to facilitate that quite yet. Yeah, we can come over here and level up. And I won't lie, you know, speaking about the differences between playing Executor and Wylder, I've been struggling with this character a decent bit. I don't think I've ever rage quit as Wylder, but I've only played a few games as Executor, and like falling behind because you can't, you know, unga bunga as easily is very, very frustrating, and has led to me rage quitting a few times. And yeah, unlike normally when I play Wylder, I usually instantly just switch weapons, but like I said, for this build, having all 3 statuses on your starter katana makes it like really valuable to just keep throughout the entire run. I got 2 stone sword keys, holy shit. Come down here, rip that. Maybe go into this Ever jail or in this mine really quick. It's kind of funny how there's like a dedicated way to get purple smithing stones, but not like a dedicated way to get blue ones. I mean, I guess, I don't know if the merchant always has blue smithing stones. I guess he might. We'll pop this open and see what it is. It's a fucking... Oh, okay. I'm not doing this right now. I'm down here and do this mine really quick. Maybe get a blue smithing stone in the process as well. Now I would still have to go to a place to upgrade it, but you know, that should be fine. But yeah, if you do play Elden Ring Night Rain, then go ahead and let me know. Are you jumping around to different characters constantly, or are you mainly sticking to one character? And also, are you playing solo or co-op? Because I feel like I mostly play this game solo. I've played it co-op a decent bit, but most of my time has been in solo. So we'll just come over here and melt this boss really quick. I don't know, seeing 3 status symbols pop up there is so satisfying. We are not in the circle. This is no good. There's nowhere to even upgrade this close to me at all. This is annoying. I shouldn't have opened that Ever jail. That was a mistake. I should grab this church before the storm gets here. I know you don't have to actually be all that in much of a rush on day 1. Even staying in the storm for a little bit should be fine, but it just like, I'd never like doing that, even though it's probably not as efficient. I mean, as long as I'm like a level 6 or 7 by the end of the night, or the day, I should say, it should be fine. Turn this way, and I guess... What the fuck is that? Oh, hello, bubble. Oh, we could do that, I guess. Is it gonna put me outside of the... Oh, hello. I forgot this was even an event because it's only happened to me like once. These guys are way tankier than I thought they would be. All right, well, that was... I love how that happened as the storm is coming in. That's super useful. Thanks. If I was playing co-op, we could have just ripped that and it would have been super easy, but I don't have the ability to sustain a fight in the storm that just started. That's kind of annoying. And I shouldn't come in here and do these envoys, but it should be fine. Watch it. It will not be fine. I'm going to regret saying that. Okay, that was fine. The bubble boys, super easy. And the circle stopped here, so we should be fine. Okay, I'm over here and rip this Everjail. Maybe I should upgrade my weapon. Okay, yeah, let me actually go here, upgrade my weapon. I should get enough souls to buy a smithing stone after doing this fort. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to upgrade my weapon to purple. Fuck these spear guys, by the way. Run up here. It's an abductor virgin. This should be super easy. There you go. All right, come over here. Yep, there he is right there. I'm still not sure because I haven't like checked the numbers like in the middle of a game, but I wonder what is more important, whether it's going to be like in terms of damage, whether it's more important to have a high level or upgraded weapon. There you go. That is a basically fully upgraded executor katana. All right, what do I want to do now? I can come over here and do this. Hopefully it's not something super annoying. And there's an elder line right there. Maybe I could do that first actually, because the lines are usually super easy. It's like they make enemies in this game to be as annoying as possible. Yeah, that needed a third hit at the end there, didn't it? He should be dead here. If he's not, I'm gonna cry. There we go. Yeah, he's dead. All the statuses. Improved charge attacks, holy damage negation, poise, and we can take this and come over here, level up, rip this Everjail. Hopefully I still have time. I should, because the circle just got here. Yeah, my internet went out yesterday. Holy shit. It's the Beastly Brigade. Honestly, I should just pop ult here, actually. Really? Already? Are you serious? Wow, that's insane. With the status, I should be able to rip this easily still. Yeah, okay, we're good. If this dribbling mongoloid would stop smacking me like a gorilla. Okay, we're level 7. Please tell me I'm not going to get cucked by the storm. That would be really shit. Oh, jump up the wall. I hate the mantling in this game. It's so bad. Please let there be a Grace near here. I'm going to have to run to this to try and grab it. Oh, that was almost close. This game will just randomly shit itself and eat your inputs for absolutely no reason. It's absurd. And it's like, I don't remember Sekiro having this problem with just the mantling not working and being bad. But yeah, speaking of Sekiro, I remember I played that game on the channel and I actually beat it. And yeah, that was probably one of the hardest games that I've played, but it was super fun. It's criminal that Sekiro never got a DLC. Okay, we got an easy night 1 boss. You love to see it. If I wanted to go John Sekiro mode, I could samurai fight with Swordmaster, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because it's just wildly inefficient when you could just R1 spam and get 3 status procs. Oh yeah, I was mentioning my internet went out the other day for literally no reason, and it didn't come back until like 10 p.m. So that was fun. But yeah, I was considering just loading up Elden Ring and just messing around in like my single player game. And thankfully, by the time that happened, I was the internet actually just came back online. But well, that was easy. Oh, look at that. I am now invisible. Visibility is so good. Obviously, it's probably like useless if you're fighting literally Caligo, but I mean, up until that point, you still have the bleed and the poison on it. It might still be worth using either way. Grab that. Do this. Did I rip this Everjail? Did I rip a Everjail? I don't think I did. How many Stern Sword keys do I have? I don't. Okay, so yeah, I did do that one. The Beast upgrade, that's what it was. What do I want to do now? I'm level 8. I should do something to level up a little bit more. The lake is that bubble event still there? I kind of want to go do that. Although it might just be more efficient to just go castle. Formidable great enemies located, and there's literally none next to me. You love to see it. I could also go kill that dragon that's in the lake, but the lake is also way farther than I thought it was. Also, just super randomly, I didn't realize this, but Gears of War 1 is getting a remaster, re-release again on PC. And I think I don't know if it's just the same version as because isn't there already a remastered version of Gears of War 1? And I'm pretty sure it's also on PC, although I think it's on the Microsoft store, but this version is coming out on Steam. Because I remember I was seeing clips on Twitter of the like open beta for the multiplayer, and I haven't played a Gears of War game in literally forever, but I remember when I first got an Xbox 360, me and my brother loved the Gears of War games and going through those, especially Gears of War 2 and 3 that had the Horde mode. Oh, that shit was peak. We would go over to our friend's house and hook up our Xboxes with a LAN cable and play 4-player Horde mode. It was peak fiction, but I mean, I already ran all this way. I should. See, this is the thing. If I was Wylder, I could go, I mean, it's not that much faster, but it's like fast enough to make a difference. I really don't want to do Wormface, actually. I know you could get the Eclipse Shotel, and that weapon does Deathblight, but does that, like, is Deathblight a status that you can inflict on enemies? Because I know Madness is, and because there's no, I guess there's technically NPCs in this that you can fight, but does Madness still do nothing against regular enemies in this game, or did they change that? Hey, you're Scarab, and that's a Death Art bird. I'm not fucking with that. No thanks. Graven School Talisman, sick. I'll fucking hold it, I guess. I can't believe this event is actually still here. That's wild. I would have expected this to despawn. It's weird how this game decides what is like an event that will stay on the map and what isn't. Because if this was like a Libra and it fucking cursed you, that dude would be out of here in like a nanosecond. Holy stagger, Batman. The fact that you can do jumping attacks in this form is hilarious. Alright, kill you. This will probably not be worth it. Oh, hello, random soldier on the horse. Now, do I have to kill all these enemies or just the trolls? I have to kill all these enemies. That's mildly unfortunate. The night hordes have dissipated. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, I guess. Is there a thing next to me? There should be. It's right here. All right, I've spent a bit long doing that. I should probably just go middle now and spend the rest of my time there. I haven't shown off the parrying like nearly at all, actually. I'm not realizing. So depending on what this boss is down here at the bottom of the castle, I'll go ahead and do that. It is very similar to Sekiro, and in fact, it's the parry window, or I should say deflect window, is much wider. It feels like you can press the block button and like a full second later, it's a Scion. That shouldn't be awful. I would like to Chilling Mist really quick. I wasn't close enough to turn invisible. That's annoying. Oh my god, just look at the... I'm about to die. Holy shit, this thing is so impossible to read. Well, that worked. That was cool. I don't know I think there are certain like flurry attacks like that where you can just press the button once and you'll deflect all of them, and I died. Yeah, okay, parrying against this boss is not it, although that one bit was really cool. Yeah, I know there are attacks that like hit a bunch where you can only press the button once and you'll deflect all of it, and then it seems like there are attacks that you still have to press the button repeatedly. Distinction between those is something that is not very clear to me. Oh, I kept the charge on my Executor's blade. That's interesting. Wow, holy status. Yeah, this build is super good. Continuous HP recovery. Sure, man. Sure, I guess. Yeah, we're level 10. This is like the bare minimum that I would want to reach. Depending on what this is, it's Crucible Knights. Okay, this should be fine. These guys take forever to stance break with a katana, but the statuses make this much less painful. I can go down here and level up again. Don't think I'm gonna make it to the boss on the top. I usually like to kill all the strong ads in this fort, whether it be, you know, Crucible Knights or Banished Knights or whatever. Banished Knights are the fucking worst. There's so many annoying enemies in Elden Ring that I forget sometimes. Well, none of these are particularly useful. I'll take that, I guess. Okay. Random Crucible Knight? Fucking... You mind, dude? Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to ult here, but this fucking Crucible Knight couldn't mind his own fucking business. Yeah, let's use the stance on the Crucible Knight because it's easy to do for them. My game is just dying? You have any FPS in chat? Holy shit. They just stand there and wait for you to swing. It's so annoying. Like, let me play the video game. That would have killed me if I had rolled like slightly late. Jesus Christ. All resistances, sure. I'm getting dog shit for passives in this, but yeah, wait, what else is new? Is there one over here? No, there isn't. There's usually something good in this chest. No. No. Yeah, this is usually where I would see blue smithing stones drop, but it's not even guaranteed, so yeah, well, there goes that theory. Okay, we have any rollers in chat? Holy shit. The game is not reading my inputs, game. Hello. All right, just stall out and get killed by the poison, idiot. All right, cool. Thanks for wasting my time. I need to get out of here because it's already the end of the second day, which is not good because I did not kill nearly as many of these guys as I needed to. I need to run my ass to this race over here. Yeah, the last run that I recorded, which is now no longer going to be used because I fucking fuck. Yeah, I actually made it to level 15, which I was surprised that I was able to do on this build, but you know, going to Castle will do that to you, I guess. I'm like really close to being level 13. No, I'm not actually. I lied. I'm like 10 grand off. I could, no, I'm not. I could kill that Crucible Knight probably, but I wouldn't have time to run back in here and level up. That's annoying. How many souls did I get level 11? That's 1,000. I would have to kill like 10 of these dudes. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Well, level 12 was not awful. I'll definitely be level at least 13 by the end of the night if I don't get super murdered by the boss here. Oh, it's a market. Oh, this should go great. I want to hit them with the weapon and the chilling mist at the same time, but they always, I'm going to run up to them and they're going to instantly start swinging. See, like that. It takes too long. Do I have any rollers in chat? Holy fucking recovery. So pointless. Just smack them. Don't do anything besides spam R1 because that's all they want you to do in these games. Hello, Margaret Thatcher. Okay, I rolled there and it just ate my input, by the way. And I healed there and it ate my input again. I rolled there. Okay, that attack is just instant. God, I hate these fucking attacks that punish you for rolling. Like, I already got hit by it. Why are you punishing me for trying to roll afterwards? And the game ate my input again. I'm still getting punished. He's still not done.
There is no escape.
You could probably parry this, right? I would imagine. I'm not going to try to do that because I'm not an insane person, but you probably could. The game, why did the game unswitch me from sheath stance even though I switched to it? This game is something else. I dodged that. This game is one of the video games of all time. She's gonna boss walk towards you because you're an asshole. block that. All right, and for the finish, there we go. It's like, again, it's not hard, but I find myself missing things that I should be missing. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to parrying enemies in this game, but yeah, it is very satisfying, I will say. Oh, these are all really good. Probably this. All right, I'll be able to at least get level 13. That's a number. When does, speaking of FromSoft games, just randomly, really quick, oh, I can level up again. Ooh, I no longer have enough money to buy another Wending Grace. Well, hopefully I don't fuck this up. I shouldn't, but I might, because it's me. Yeah, my talismans are completely pointless. Oh my god. You know, the past few times I've tried parrying this boss, which is, you know, kind of not advised because it splits into 3 and that's just really annoying to deal with. So maybe I should just focus on using the my regular katana, because you can stance break with enough parries, obviously. But yeah, doing that when there's 3 dogs attacking you from different angles, even off screen, is not the easiest thing in the world, I will say. We got a blood loss there. You love to see it. The game is literally not letting me dodge. How is that a combo? I know it's not. The game's eating my inputs. Okay. I'm literally spamming my buttons and they're just not doing anything. Okay. How does that hit me? Okay. Yeah, sure, you were gonna do that. You totally didn't input read that I was running towards you, and the game ate my input again. Alright, well, this is not going great. I'm already down like 3 heals, and I haven't gotten the boss to 50% health yet. Okay, we'll just combo instant attacks that you can't react to. Cool, awesome. That was fair. The game is eating all my inputs, and I'm freaking fighting for my life here. Being bullied by Sif's edgier cousin. No, I'm just gonna do this. Just to give myself a breather, some invincibility for God's sake. Okay. Do we have any frostbiters in chat? That'd be really neat. Okay, we got a poison though. That took forever. Oh, there we go. Let me get out of the way of that. You know, I wanted to try and parry this boss at least once so that I can show that it is possible. All right. Okay. That's literally impossible to dodge, by the way. Just to show that it is possible, you can in fact parry the dog. And his breath attack. There we go. This character is super fun when you like aren't getting shit on the entire time. I'm not sure if the inputs being eaten is just a Souls game thing, because I just realized something. I don't know if this has been a thing since launch, but there's literally like a path drawn where you go throughout the entire game. I did not notice that. Has this always been in the game? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. That's actually really cool. And it's kind of funny that it shows that I basically went to like only 1/4 of the map and then the middle. But yeah, Executor is super fun when you aren't being bullshitted by the game, and it is obviously mostly like a skill issue in terms of the deflecting, because yeah, just knowing the boss's patterns and being able to actually deflect on time. Even though it is way easier in this game, it is still, you know, basically a system ripped out of one game and transplanted into one that was not built to handle it in the first place. Although there's some pretty crazy shit you parry or deflect in Sekiro. So I spent all my merc on Gamba relics, and I got abysmal dog shit when I should have been saving for the Darkness outfit. But please, FromSoft, and please, anybody at FromSoft who may or may not be listening to this, because I know you're not, but on the off chance that somebody is, please add Surlon as a skin for Executor, and also just add him as a boss. He's like the best boss in Dark Souls 2. But yeah, my main issue with Executor is not even like, aside from, you know, me being shit at the game, is just that if you do statuses, you can kill shit really fast, obviously, but yeah, if you want to use like his actual cool ability, which is all the deflecting, it's like, it's not as fast as just hitting things with R1, or as efficient. In fact, it is much slower. Maybe I need to watch more runs of people doing like deflect runs with this character. But yeah, I think if the weapon, if the cursed blade, like, I don't know, inherited some of the properties of your main weapon, that would be really useful. I'm surprised they didn't make the parrying just his passive. It's like, oh, if you're an Executor with a katana and you block, you do deflex, and then his minor ability could have been like the powered up slash just by itself. I do think that would make him, maybe it would make him too good being able to deflect with his main hand weapon, but I don't know. I feel like it would have just been less clunky to just use your regular katana. You wouldn't have to flip in and out of stance whenever you wanted to do it, but I'm rambling now. But if for whatever reason you did enjoy this video and you want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. And yes, this is the 3rd day in a row that I've uploaded. How long am I going to keep this up? I have no idea. On this channel, we have a unspoken motto, and that is expect nothing and deliver even less.